Peace and blessings, family. Welcome to my channel, Rooted in Royalty. It's your girl Diamond here, and I am here. I believe this is about to be one of my favorite topics to talk about, to share with you all today. And this one was very easy to do, easy breezy. So, this topic is the 10 things that I love about Africa, in particular, the Gambia, the beautiful smiling coast of Africa. The motherland is calling, can you hear the call? The motherland is calling, it's time to go home. The motherland is my mission, go ahead and clap. Ambition of Garvey, Africa on the map. Exodus is now, push forward is a rap. One love, one people, let's bridge the gap. Regain my identity, I'm back on the map. Beyond the return, reconnect, now we see West Africa, the beautiful roots in my family tree. Rise like a lion and strength within me. Breonna Taylor, rest well, your case was rough. Transition to an ancestor, sure enough. We don't die, we multiply, reincarnation out of bluff. The choice, spray the blue pill, that matrix was tough. Many years of sleep, peekaboo, now we up. Liberate the mind, watch the body follow. Without knowledge of your roots, life is hollow. Diving in the culture, no time to play. Staying focused is a challenge, not afraid to say. Rooted in royalty, my DNA is real. The motherland is calling, can you hear the call? All right, family. Are you all ready for this? Okay, get ready because we about to roll. Okay, so let's talk about it. 10 things that I love about Africa, Gambia in particular. Now, I was going to do 5 things, but then when I kept thinking, I'm like, no, I'm gonna add one more. I'll add one more. So it ended up being 10 things. Oh, these 10 things that I am going to talk about is a little different, somewhat the same, but a little different than the topics that a lot of people talk about that do these type of videos. So when we make it to Africa, honey, we love to do videos about Africa or about the country that we are in. So we see those videos all the time, because in my research, I have seen so many of them. And I am so grateful for them because they hit those videos always made. But some of these things that I'm talking about today is going to sound real strange to you. And you all, I try not to be nobody but myself. So trust that, honey. I am the authentic version of me. I don't try to be like nobody else. So when you hear these 10 things, you're going to know. She is a little weird. Yes, I am. Anyway, but some of them the same as usually. You know, people make videos on this particular topic. So, family, let's get into it. So, number 1, let's talk about it. Okay, number 1, the things that I love about Africa. Now, you all know I am melanated. I love to eat. The food, you all. Oh, I never taste real food until I started eating African food. I absolutely love the food. I loved the food before I made it to Africa. But I definitely love it now that I'm in Africa and I taste the difference between African food on the continent and African food in America. There is a difference. But however, when we're in America, we got to do what we got to do. So African food in America is good, but African food on the continent is absolutely good. Oh my God, natural. So I am just grateful that they grow their food. Of course, food is imported in, of course. But for the most part, people grow food. They grow food here, and that's a good thing because that's how it used to be. Like back in the day. It used to be like that. And so it's like in Africa, you living like it used to be, and that's the best way, before everything got so commercialized and fake and, and just unhealthy and all of the above. It was like it is here in the motherland. And I pray it continue to be like that. Yes, you all. So the food is amazing. I love it. Somebody said, what is your favorite dish so far? Honey, I was trying to figure out my favorite dish in America and couldn't do it. So now that I'm on the continent, I definitely cannot figure out my favorite dish. I'm like when I taste one meal, I'm like, okay, this is it. I think this is my favorite. And then when I taste another meal, I'm like, no, I think this one my favorite. And then I taste another one and I'm the same way. So I'm like, forget it. I am not going to choose a favorite meal. I just love African food, So, but most people have their favorites, even our African family, sometimes they have their favorites, but it's just hard for me. I'd like to call a headache just thinking about which one is my favorite. What is my favorite meal? I'm like, never mind. That's okay. But anyway, yeah, so African food, you all. I love African food. But anyway, yes. So, let's get to number 2. Number 2, my favorite is, and this one you all probably not hear a lot. Again, I am weird. The number 2 is the money difference. The money difference is amazing, especially here in the Gambia. It's like in Ghana as well. I have heard in a lot of African countries the U.S. dollar stretches, but I don't know, and you all may know. You can comment and let me know what you know, but I really don't think that there's too many African countries that the dollar stretches like it stretches here in the Gambia. Honey, here in the Gambia, if you have $20,000, you are a millionaire in the Gambia. Yeah. But here in the Gambia, a dollar is $50. And if I'm wrong, you all welcome to comment the correct answer. But however, it stretches. So a dollar is $50. $10 is $500 and like $23, something like that. $523. $100 is like $5,000. Did you all hear me? Huh? $100 is $5,000. Amazing. I love that. I love the thought. Even though things are different here, it's like when you purchase things, it's almost like you paying cheaper when you convert it to US, but when you working just with the Latis, it's like you paying more. So you like, I gotta pay all that for that. So at the end of the day, it all balances out, balance out. So, but I love that. I love the thought of that, because you go to the ATM and you get out $200 US dollars. Honey, you balling over here until you start spending it, and then you like, wait a minute, where the money went? Okay, you all, I better move on because I'm going to run out of time. Taking my time on these things that I love. Okay, so the third thing that I love is the busyness on the streets. The busyness, how when you go out, and especially like in like certain areas, you go out and it's just so much going on the streets. I know you all probably haven't heard that one a lot. It's so much going on the streets. You like, hold up, wait a minute. It's so much going on, but I love it. I just love the action, and it's just, to me, it's just so entertaining. You know, it's just so entertaining, you know, just to see people out and then to be out. So the busyness on the streets in Africa, and not just, I could see it's not just the Gambia, because Senegal, baby, Senegal was even busier. I was like, I'm like, where I been? Because it's just like everything is like brand new, like it's something I've never seen before. I'm just like, oh my God, all these beautiful melanated people. Yes. Oh yes. And it's just so amazing to me, and everybody out mingling, hustling, and I'm just like, you all, I get a kick out of that. I'm telling you, you all, I love it. And it's weird because some people don't like the business. You know, they rather just stay out of the business, stay out of the crowds. But, you know, just to be here and just to be amongst so many of our people, and that's all you see. Of course, you know, in some areas you see other people, but when you out and about in certain areas and it's busy, everybody going, all you see is the melanated people, and it is a beautiful sight. So I absolutely love that. And we're going to have to make this video two videos, because part 1 and part 2, because I am going to run out of time, so we will make it a part 2. Okay, you all, because we just on 4. Okay, number 4, what I love is the hustle. Everyone is about their hustle. Our people, honey, on the continent is not playing. They is about their hustle, and I absolutely love it. I love it. It's just a beautiful thing. They are self-employed, 80% of them. Self-employed, honey, self-sufficient, and they is making things happen on these African streets. I love it, because that's how it's supposed to be anyway. We supposed to be just exactly like that, hustling and working for ourselves, working with our families, and just making it happen. And that is commendable. I get a kick out of that, because it's just in our nature. It's in our nature. I have had the opportunity to work for others in my life, but half of my life, majority of my life, I have been employed, you know, so it's just a part of our nature. So I love that. I love that hustle about our people and how they make things happen. Yes. Okay, you all. So number 5, this for the whole continent, is the clothes. Oh my God, it is so easy to get custom made clothes. Yes, it is so easy. It's like, you know, that's what our people do, you know, and it's just so, it's amazing to me too, you know, when they custom make the clothes and everything. And in the US, you have to find somebody, and it's just like, there is a big thing to get custom made clothes. Like, what? You know, but here, no, they're just a part of the culture, you know, so it's easy to get custom made clothes, you know. It's a beautiful thing, and I just love the African fashion and everything, and how it's just a royalty. And then when I'm on, like, riding and out and about and looking at, especially the women, how they dress, it's just beautiful. I'm like, yes, honey, yes. Some of our women be dressing like they going it, and probably going to the store and back. But it's just a beautiful thing. I love to see, because we are royalty, honey. We are royalty people. We come from royalty, and it's time for us to return back to the throne. But yeah, we come from royalty, and it's just in us. That's why we just love fashion. We love, you know, because it's in us. It's in our DNA. It's in our bloodline. And so when I'm out and looking at our sisters, I'm like, this is so beautiful. And then I paid like the detail, look at the detail of the clothes and the outfit, and I'm like, yeah, that is nice. So I absolutely love that. I love the African fashion and African clothes, and and it's just easy to get. I told my brother, I said, one thing about Africa, honey, you gonna be full and you gonna be dressed nice. And here they have like a lot of secondhand clothes as well, which is cool because I love secondhand clothes, honey. You would catch me in the thrift store in America. Honey, I shop very wisely. So I love secondhand clothes too. I'm not trying to act like I don't, because I do. Told you all, I am the authentic version of myself. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to fake the funk, yes. But here you can find, it's like a lot of boutiques and everything. So yeah. It's like a lot of fashion. Okay, you all. So I am to keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Okay. So we will pause right here and we will come back to be continued as 5, because I'm not going to make it. And I don't want to have just long videos. I really don't like to make very long videos. Pause right here and I shall be back with you all about the things that I love in Africa. Peace and blessings. See you all in a minute, family. Mwah.
Mother Africa, it's calling, been gone for 100 years on this spiritual journey. Many days I'm in tears. Game over, move forward, let's stamp this seal. Earth and royalness, stepping back on the throne. Respect to my ancestors, reason for this song. They live on through us, their love I can feel. I live, love, and laugh, the most high help me live. Realest queen, you know, from the soul it's revealed. Rooted in royalty, my DNA is real.